Welcome to round 5 of the New South Wales NPL women's competition here tonight at Christie Park as the Northwest Sydney Koalas welcome the Macarthur Rams on a beautiful night here tonight. The final game of round 5 action. 5 games previously played today. Top of the table clash between the Illawarra Stingrays and Sydney Olympic finished in a 1-1 draw. The Football New South Wales Institute have hit the summit of the competition, defeating Bankstown City at Jensen Park 3-1. In another surprise, the Northern Tigers keep them coming. They've defeated Manly United 3-0. And the North Shore Mariners went down by 7 goals to Sydney Uni, a result Alex Apakis was looking for from his team after last week's defeat to the Institute. In team news here today, Tash Pryor is still out after a head knock in the W League some months ago now, and the Rams and Norm Baldwin will be hoping she'll be back on the park soon, as well as the experienced Renee Rollerson, who has torn her AC joint in her shoulder, but she'll be back soon. Experience always has its way of recovering quicker. Nicola Orgel here now for the Rams. Down the right flank. Looks in for an early cross, but Romina Paraguay's comfortable. Starting lineup for the Macarthur Rams tonight. Sham Karmas lines up in goal. Claire Walsh and Emma Fattori in front of it. It's an early goal here in an error from the Koalas defence. Nobody saw that one coming, and the Rams have taken a 1-0 lead. Romina Paraguay missing that ball, and it's 1-0 for Macarthur after only a minute of play. Caught everyone unawares here. No one expected that. Not the start the Koalas were after here at Christie Park. Fantastic start for the Rams, who've lost 3 on the trot. 3 games at home that they lost. Not the way they expected to start the season, the champions. We'll get back to the starting lineup, and it's Sham Karmas in goals, Claire Walsh and Emma Fattori in front of the Kiralee Cameron and Nicola Orgel, left and right backs, Kylie Ledbrook, Caitlin Orridge and Emma Ralston in the midfield, while Lara Dipple, Lena Karmas and Rosie Galea lead the front 3. For the home side, Romina Paraguay in goals, Tiana Jabba, Kiara Farquhar, Erin Pridmore and Bridget Booker, the back 4, with Deborah Ann De La Harp and Nat Tobin sitting in front of them, along with Emma Stanbury in the number 10 position. Sophie Harding lines up on the right wing, with Ariella Cabezas on the left and Morgan Roberts at the point. Let's get back to the action now, and Sham Karmas on the ball for the Rams. It'll be interesting to see how Macarthur will cope without Renee Rollerson in defence. Her experience is key, but it hasn't helped them so far this season. The loss of Teresa Polias has really hurt them, and they're moving forward again here, but the Koalas' defence has reacted well. It's another opportunity here, but Paraguay's there in time to clear. Bit of confusion here between the Koala centre backs Pridmore and Farquhar. Pridmore now a long stay here at the Koalas. She spent quite a few seasons after a successful few years at the Institute. She captained that Institute side that won the grand final a few years back. And Nat Tobin there on the ball. Champion with Sydney FC in the W League this season. Another that's worn the yellow jersey for many years with a lot of pride. Great touch there by Cabezas, but Bridget Booker gives the ball away. Cabezas one that's made the move in the off-season, coming from the North Shore Mariners. Jamie Gomez will be hoping that his side can make a statement here today, but he hasn't started the way he's wanted to, and he's not here at the moment. He's had some health issues. Jerry Gomez sits on the bench for today, the Koalas technical director. And the ball's been spread out wide towards you, and she's moved into the box, but well recovered there by Booker. It's been a very encouraging start from the Macarthur Rams here. Confidence won't be high at the moment at Linwood Park, but it seems they've come into this one much more confident and free-flowing football so far in the opening minutes. Corner to the far post. Lena Karmas under that one. Straight back into the middle, but he's been cleared by the Koalas. But only as far as the Rams' defence. It's another ball into the opposing half. Emma Stanbury now on the ball. Koalas' top scorer so far this season, with another newcomer, Sophie Harding, both on 3 goals after 4 games. And it is Harding on the ball now, and she's looking for an early cross, but it's blocked out for a corner. First Koalas corner of the night. Ball to the near post. Stanbury, but Karmas gets her body in the way. Poor ball there from Stanbury. Paraguay on the ball now. Short to Booker. Koala's trying to hold the ball now and waiting for options. It's a long ball for Cabezas, but all was there. She shields this one out for a goal kick, despite Cabezas' best efforts. Koala's victory here today will move them into second place in behind the Institute. It's been a fine start to the season for the young girls from the Valentine Sports Park. After a successful season for them last year and changing most of their squad, they seem to be on their way to doing the same, and if not bettering that performance from last season. Leah Blaney's doing a fantastic job. Sophie Harding now beats her first defender. Looks for Roberts in the box. But Claire Walsh clears away, only as far as Harding once again. Harding plays it back. No one can get onto the end of that one from the Koalas. It'll be a goal kick to Karmas. Well, the Rams got away with that one there. It could have been a dangerous opportunity for the Koalas. The referee's blown a foul. Now Karmas gets the action back underway again, and the Macarthur Rams leading 1-0 after defensive error. One of those blooper moments that Paraguay would like to forget as soon as possible. Ball rolling under her feet and making its way into the back of the net. Pridmore looks long for Cabezas. These long balls haven't been working for the Koalas early on. Walsh plays it back to Camus. It's under pressure from De La Harpe. Cabezas combines with Stanbury. Still Cabezas on the ball now. Again, her and Stanbury combine, but Tobin plays the ball back. The Koalas look to reset and start again. Good movement from Tobin, looking to get onto the ball nice and early. Another ball given away in midfield, this time by De La Harpe. Paraguay's quick there to jump on the ball. Chilean international. Definitely one of the best goalkeepers in the league. It's Ledbrook. Been very quiet in the opening minutes of this one. Another ball given away. Rolston! And there's a great save from Paraguay. That's what we're talking about. They're those game-saving saves. Rolston pulling the best out of her there. Shot seemed destined for the top corner, but a great fingertip save. Rams almost going 2 up inside the first 10 minutes. Rosie Galea with a corner now. For the Rams, their second of the afternoon. Ledbrook makes a cheeky run to the near post. Galea ignores her, goes to the far post, but Cabezas gets ahead onto the end of that one. The ball rolls out for a throw-in. It's a Rams ball once more. Tobin finds Cabezas. Plays the ball straight to Ogle, who restarts again for the Rams. Good turn by Ledbrook in midfield. Can't make the pass though. Intercepted by De La Harpe, and it's Tobin now. Booker finds Cabezas' feet. Restarts back with Pridmore. Roberts. Stanbury. Koalas bench asking for positive balls, but it's the Rams with all the positive play early. But it's an offside call there on Rosie Galea. Farquhar on the ball. Back to her keeper. Pridmore. Farquhar looks long. Almost finds Harding, who's making a late run. Harding loses out this time. Great ball by Galea. Finds Camus now. Lena Camus looks to get into the box. Against Pridmore. Camus! Straight into the hands of Paraguay though. In the end, an easy save for the Koalas keeper. Almost tripped up there by Pridmore. Could have been ugly. 2 bloopers in one night would be pretty devastating. Good for the highlights reel. Pridmore. Booker. Poor ball back by Booker, but Pridmore gets out of that one. And again, good pressure from the Rams. They're pressing up high and winning lots of balls in the Koalas half. They're just giving it away again. Stanbury on the ball now. Roberts battling out on the right flank. Still fighting two Rams players, but the Rams win the throw-in. Stanbury on the ball. Poor ball there by Stanbury, but it's a Koalas throw-in. And off go the Rams again. Great run by Orgel down the right. Paraguay decides not to come. She's moving into the box now. But a great challenge by Booker. Still, and it's almost a second, but great defensive clearance there in the end by Farquhar. Could have been two. The Koalas are really struggling to deal with this Rams pressure and quick countering. It's another opportunity from the corner for Macarthur. Can they make this count? Ball to the far post once more. 3 deep corners in a row by Galea. Doesn't seem it's the recipe the Rams want. It hasn't really caused any trouble for the Koalas so far. Sophie Harding, as we said earlier, made the move from Manly from last season. Also spent some time at the Institute. Another one of those products from that great system there at Football New South Wales. Excellent coaches. Constantly producing fantastic players. Depending on tonight's result, there could be 2 points separating the first 4 teams after 5 games. Here's Harding. Beats her first defender, uses her strength, gets past her, but evades everyone at the far post. And the Rams clear the danger. It's been quite the start to the season. Lots of surprises early. And it's Harding, but she's offside. Not the start that people were expecting. A few teams that have struggled in the past are really shown their cards this season and are battling for positions in the top half of the table. It'll be interesting to see how long they can fight it out for. Potential quick starters, the North Shore Mariners have really gone the other way though, and they've started quite poorly this season. 5 losses from 5 games. Fantastic skill there by Rosie Galea. Can't find the feet of Camus, unfortunately. It's Pridmore now. Finds Harding. Tobin. Paraguay has to clear under pressure from Camus. It's Galea. Rolston on the ball. Almost finds Orgel. And Cabezas now looks to counter quickly for the Rams. De La Harpe plays a great ball in for Cabezas, but great defending from the Rams. Emma Fattori, that was, with the clearance. Fattori with not many options, just clears the ball out for a throw-in. Safety first. No foul called there by the ref. De La Harpe finds Tobin in midfield. Tobin spreads it wide. Jabba plays it back. Roberts back to Jabba, who looks for Stanbury. Stanbury and Karmas. Karmas quick out off her line, and she thwarts the danger. Ledbrook and Galea combine there. Cameron. And Karmas not happy with that call whatsoever, and she's going to receive a talking to from the referee, and so she should. Likes to chat with the referee, does Karmas. Smart refereeing there, though, putting her into the line nice and early. Telling her who the boss is. And the card's coming next. And it's Karmas now. Almost finds Orgel with a neat little pass. Poor kick there by the Koalas keeper. And it's Karmas on the ball again. Karmas from distance. Got a bit too excited there. It was about 35 metres out. Nowhere near the goal. Pridmore looks long once more. Finds Cabezas almost. Dipple now making the run back. Cabezas and Dipple, and it's been another corner for the Koalas. Dipple and Orgel have worked well down this right-hand side in previous games. They're starting to get a good understanding of each other. Covering each other well. Tobin on the ball. Pridmore moves the ball forward. Goes square to Farquhar. Again, the Rams win the ball in midfield, and it's Karmas now on Pridmore. Koalas are getting back quickly, though. Still Karmas. Still Lena Karmas. Lena Karmas goes down, and the referee's playing a foul, and Karmas is asking for that yellow card, but she's not going to get it. Fine work there. And Ledbrooks tried an earlier free kick. Sorry, it was Galea. It was fairly silly there. Norm Boardman won't be happy with that one. She almost did catch Paraguay out, but nevertheless, good position for the Rams there to try and get a shot on target. And when you've got a player like Kylie Ledbrook in your team, you will not be happy with that as a coach. Ralston wide. Kiwi's been quite involved here. She's been one of the Rams' best players in this first half. Slowly drawing to the end. We're in the last 15 minutes. Ledbrook wins this ball. Looks early for Karmas. And Karmas has stuck her leg in and she's put the ball in the back of the net. The Rams have doubled their lead here at Christie Park. Shell-shocked Northwest Sydney Koalas. Not what they were expecting here. Fine ball by Ledbrook to see the early run from Karmas. That's experience there from the Rams' number 9 to stick a leg in and tap the ball beyond Paraguay. It's Macarthur Rams 2, Northwest Sydney Koalas 0, with 13 minutes to go in this first half. Della Harp looks for Harding. She needs to make something happen. She's got the quality to do it. Tobin moves into the penalty area. Stanbury looks to turn her way, and she's won a foul on the edge of the area. Koalas now with a chance to get back into this one. Good position here. Tobin wants it, as does Morgan Roberts. But looks like the experienced Tobin will win this battle. Can she beat Karmas now? The Koalas need this. Hasn't been an ideal start for them. Tobin. Nat Tobin goes low. Back to Tobin again, but only into the hands of Karmas, who clutches the ball. Not exactly the free kick that Tobin wanted to hit. Got it completely wrong. Just proves how open this league is. Koalas travelling very well this season against a team that struggled in recent weeks, missing 2 key players in Pryor and Rollison, are currently leading 2-0. It really is a league where anyone can beat anyone on their day, and that's why it's the NPL New South Wales women's competition is so interesting, and it keeps us all on our toes week in, week out. Constant surprises. Manly United's start to the season has been another one that's got people questioning what's happening at Cromer Park. They do have a lot of injuries though, and players out. So it is an excuse, but again the Rams look to make something happen, and Ledbrook can't beat Pridmore. Stanbury. Poor ball there by Stanbury. Booker. And again, another ball given away. Galea. Too many balls have been lost in the middle of the park, and Cabezas is at meters offside there. And then Farquhar gets beaten by the bounce, and it's Karmas once more looking to make something happen. And it's another goal for the Rams. Lara Dipple picks up her first goal for Macarthur this season. Great work by Lena Karmas to slip in the right winger for the third goal for Macarthur of this first half. Fine work by Karmas to slip in the right winger as Dipple dinks the ball over Paraguay to make it 3-0 for Macarthur. And the Rams come again. Ralston there trying to find Dipple on the wing, who's now looking for her second goal of the evening. Now Harding. Well blocked. But it's Stanbury. Cabezas. And Cabezas finds the back of the net. Fine header there by Ariella Cabezas. And a great ball by Emma Stanbury to find the striker in the 6-yard box. Karmas had no chance there. Lifeline here. And a perfect time to respond for the Koalas. It's now Macarthur Rams 3. Northwest Sydney Koalas 1. Boardman will be disappointed that his defence conceded that goal with just under 10 minutes to go in the first half. A lack of concentration there. Let him down. The Koalas look to be attacking with a bit more intent now. That goal seems to have lifted them a little bit. Stanbury on the ball once more. Finds Harding. Harding deep to the far post, but it's too high for Roberts. It looks like that right side is the go-to side for the Koalas. Harding and Stanbury combining well. A fantastic cross there by the Koalas number 10 to find Cabezas in the box. Quite an interesting first half. Not at all what anyone would have expected. 4 goals and the Rams to be in front by 3-1. Tobin looks for Roberts, who was offside. Karmas here wasting time. Letting the seconds tick till the break. Fine flick there by Ralston. Roberts. Cabezas. Tobin now. Farquhar. Gives the ball straight to the feet of Kylie Ledbrook, who gives the ball back to the Koalas. Galea fouls there. Jabba tried to take that free kick quickly, but Rosie Galea got in the way of that, and it'll be a retake. Harding flicks on. Stanbury looking to get onto the ball. Ralston once more. Farquhar out wide to Jabba. Jabba finds Tobin in midfield. Tobin asking for options, but she has nothing and gives the ball straight to Nicola Orgel. Galea takes on Jabba, looking for Camus, but only as far as Paraguay here, as the Koalas now look to go the other way. Cabezas flicks on, but just to the Rams defense. Ledbrook now dropping Kyle Ledbrook into the number 6 role has really helped Macarthur here, sitting in front of the back four. Galea had 2 players at the back post, but neither of them could get onto the end of that one. Both Dipple and Lena Camus. That spine of this Rams team, lots of experience. Walsh, Ledbrook, Ralston and Camus, they've been the difference here so far tonight. Stanbury on the ball. Dangerous ball played there by Stanbury, but they've gotten away with it. And Tobin now looks for options in front of her, but can only go back once more. It's not the positive play that the Koalas bench was asking for. Booker. And again they go backwards. And a lot of thanks there has to go to the Rams press. Bit of gamesmanship now by the Rams. They need to get into the break with this scoreline, otherwise the Koalas will come into the second half with momentum on their side. It's important now for the Rams to keep this scoreline as is, or even eventually add to that if they can. And it's Galea. Now Ledbrook. Ledbrook chased down there, but she's still got the ball, looks into the box. Only as far as Nat Tobin, who looks to find Cabezas quickly, but again, great defending by Fattori. She's been outstanding so far tonight. Stepping in for Renee Rollison. Looks like Lena Camus is... No, it's not Lena Camus, it's Ralston who's down. Seems to be a back or a head injury. Hasn't moved much since she's gone down. This could be another opportunity for Kylie Ledbrook to test Paraguay in the Koalas goal. Unless Rosie Galea looks to take things into her hands once more and goes for an early shot. She's got it in her hands, anything's possible. Oh, no. Kicks it out. I think Kylie's going to want to take that ball from Galea as soon as possible, just in case she tries something once more. Ralston's still down here. Been down for a minute or so. It could be a knee, actually. Doesn't look good for the Rams, number 11. She's been outstanding so far. Be a real blow to Norm Boardman's side here if Ralston can't continue, and it doesn't look good for him or the Rams at the moment. It looks like he's testing the ACL, so and they've called for a substitution. It's not good for Emma Ralston. The Kiwi international will come off now. And it will be a substitution on the stroke of halftime for the Rams. Such a blow. They've been playing fantastically after the last 3 weeks. 3 defeats at home. They're even calling for the stretcher. Not what the Rams or Ralston, in fact, needed whatsoever. As we wait for the game to restart, we'll go through the scores once more today. The Illawarra Stingrays and Sydney Olympic, top of the table clash, finished in a 1-1 draw. Neither side being able to be separated there. That allowed Football New South Wales Institute to hit the top of the league with a impressive 3-1 win over Bankstown City. And now the Institute sit on top with Illawarra and Sydney Olympic right behind them, only 1 point separating them two. 3. The Northern Tigers defeated Manly and they're pushing for their case now for a finals position. Disappointing for Manly. And Sydney Uni is in 7th heaven with a 7-0 victory over the North Shore Mariners. Another team that's had a disappointing start to the campaign. Ralston will be stretched off here, and does seem to be a knee from here. We'll try and get some confirmation on what the injury is. We restart now. A quick instruction there from the Koalas bench. And it looks like Karmas will take this instead of Ledbrook. Kalia Mulwick will replace Emma Ralston. And the Blacktown Spartans have also picked up a win. They're second in as many weeks, defeating the Emerging Jets 4-2, and that pushes them up into 8th place on the ladder. Ledbrook! And it's another Kylie Ledbrook special, giving Paragiras no chance. Perfect end to the first half with a Kylie Ledbrook special at Christie Park. The Macarthur Rams now lead 4 goals to 1 against the Northwest Sydney Koalas. Worst possible scenario for the girls in yellow right on the halftime break. And it's perfect for the Rams, who lost one of their most inspirational players of the first half, Emma Ralston, through to injury. Apologies for the pronunciation of the Koalas keeper. I have got confirmation it's Paragiras. Karmas restarts the Rams here, and it's Ledbrook now looking out wide for Dipple, but Booker does well. Another goal here for the Rams before the break would more or less finish this game off. Galeo, if she could only get a touch there, Cameron was in. Smart foul there by Ledbrook. Perfect foul. Koalas were on their way, and of course Lena Karmas is going to complain for no apparent reason. It was a clear yellow. Lena, sit down. Don't complain all the time. And that's half-time here at Christie Park. Surprisingly, the Macarthur Rams lead by 4-1 against the Northwest Sydney Koalas. Great start to this match from the Rams. They did lose Emma Ralston just before the half-time whistle, but a fantastic free kick from Kylie Ledbrook made life much easier moving into the sheds. Four goals from four different scorers. Lara Dipple, Lena Karmas, Kylie Ledbrook. Stay tuned. In 15 minutes we'll be back here again at Christie Park for the second half. We're back here for the second half at Christie Park. The Macarthur Rams lead Northwest Sydney Koalas by 4-1. An own goal. Lena Karmas, Lara Dipple and Kylie Ledbrook all on the score sheet for the visiting side. While Ariella Cabezas made it 3-1 with a fine header. But it's been all Macarthur Rams in the first 45 minutes. Quite a surprising result here after 3 straight losses for the Rams. A late injury to Emma Ralston saw her make her way off. An interesting round of results as well so far. Illawarra Stingrays and Sydney Olympics sharing the spoils at JJ Kelly Park earlier today. This, of course, the last kickoff of round 5. Northern Tigers defeated Manly United 3-0. Sydney Uni put 7 past the North Shore Mariners in a 7-0 thumping. Football New South Wales Institute, the new leaders of the competition, beat Bankstown City 3-1. And the Blacktown Spartans have won 2 in a row, defeating the emerging Jets by 4-2 at Lake Macquarie Park. And it's the substitute Mulwick now trying to get in on the action, but Paraguirez makes an early save out quickly to meet that ball. Koalas need an early goal to try and get back into this one, but the way things stand, it's the Rams are heading for only their second win of the season. Of course, they won their first game of the season and they've gone 3 games without a win. And Mulwick's lucky she's got away with a yellow card there. The ball was rolling though, so... And here we go. Roberts and Cabezas, the goal scorer, combining. Roberts, though, with a poor touch. Still Roberts, though. Couldn't find a player in the box. And could only find Sham Karmas. It's Lena Karmas now on the ball. And Karmas only kicks the ball out for a throw-in. Had quite the change in weather conditions here. Fairly warm day. High 20s, low 30s, and it's become quite a bit chilly now as we tick over just past 7 o'clock. Again, another women's game under lights and a Sunday evening. Great to see. Stanbury now on the ball, under pressure there from 2 Rams players, but manages to get away from them. And mistake there by the Koalas. Another ball out, and it's Cameron now with the throw-in. Farquhar wins that battle. Vittoria's been fantastic, but Cabezas gets in behind her. Cabezas early for Roberts. Roberts can't find Harding, and Stanbury's going to have a go from distance. Emma Stanbury! What a save by Sham Karmas. That ball was travelling for the top corner, but Karmas gets a strong hand to that to tip it out for a corner. Another opportunity now for the Koalas. Karmas again, first to that ball, it's Roberts. Still Roberts. Kamas does well. Kamas has really improved in the last few years, and she's become one of the best keepers not only in New South Wales but the whole country, and currently goalkeeper for Canberra United in the W League. She's kicked that one straight out for a throw-in for the Koalas in a dangerous position now. Much better start to this half from the Koalas compared to the first. They need to get these front three more involved, including Stanbury. Just hasn't come off for them today. Missing Princess Ibini as well, a major part of this team. Not here tonight. It's Stanbury now. She's been fouled there in the middle of the park. Now Ledbrook's got something to say to the referee. She's not happy with the call. Thinks there was a foul made prior to that. Now, another chance here for the Koalas. Deep this time. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. And Della Harps missed it on the rebound. Should have done better there. Farquhar with what seemed to be a cross-turn shot. Almost catches out Sham Kamas. Farquhar does well against Kamas, who of course is going to complain for not getting the foul. Pridmore. Tobin goes back to Pridmore. It's not what the Koalas coaching staff want. They want more positive play. They want the ball moving forward. Too many square balls and balls back are not what they need right now. Farquhar looks for options and has to go square once more. Not enough movement from the front three. Tobin now looks to move forward. She's got to go back once more. Paragira's on the ball. Farquhar. Farquhar looks for Roberts, who's onside. Roberts with a couple to aim for in the box. She cuts it back for Cabezas, but Cameron blocks that cross, and it's another corner now for the Koalas. Tobin will take. Farquhar the obvious target, but it's Roberts the ball's fallen to. She can't control it. And Booker now. Poor ball there, forward. And Jabba under pressure from Lena Kamas. And that Tobin now. Cabezas almost in there. And Harding now with a great chance. Harding stings the palms of Kamas. Kamas wins the header, flicks on to Orgel. Biscuit tin. Orgel beats one. Looks for Kamas. Great challenge there by Jabba. Roberts now looking to get the Koalas moving forward. Cabezas looks to combine, but it's not working. Not much seems to be going for the Koalas tonight. Jabba there battling with Mulwick, the substitute. Mulwick flicks the ball past Farquhar, but Farquhar reacts well. Advantage played by the referee. Good call there from the ref. Great ball from Delaharp. Looks for Harding. Can Harding get there? But Karmas quick to clear the danger. Fantastic call by the referee, letting play move there. But Karmas couldn't react quick enough. It's Cabezas now. Turns the defender. Looks for Stanbury, who is not shy to have a shot, but Karmas saves well. Karmas wasting time pretty early. Only 10 minutes played in the second half. Lena Karmas looked a dangerous tackle there from Farquhar, but it's Roberts now on the ball. Roberts with a dangerous ball in, but Karmas sees it wide. Tobin battling in midfield. Karmas now looking to get onto the ball. Has Galea in support. Galea out wide to Mulwick. Mulwick beats her first defender. Finds Galea. Ledbrook now. Still Ledbrook. Neat ball in there by Ledbrook for Ogle. Galea. And Mulwick's missed. She's cleared the ball. Fantastic clearance by Mulwick, but not what she wanted. She wanted to find the back of the net. Now Harding. Harding beats her player for sheer pace into the box. Sophie Harding. Cabezas finds her second of the evening. And it's 4-2 now. Fantastic work by Sophie Harding down the left wing. Left her defender for dead and played a square ball for Cabezas, who finds her second and the Koalas second. Fantastic counter from the girls in yellow. Macarthur 4, Koalas 2, with 30 minutes remaining in this one. Lots of time for the Northwest Sydney Koalas to get back into this one. The loss of Emma Ralston looks to be really affecting the Rams' play moving forward into attack. And looks like a lot more heart now from the Koalas side. It could be dangerous. Last time they did get themselves back into the game, though, they conceded very soon after that. You're always most vulnerable after scoring, and here comes another chance. Ogle, but Paragires comes out and claims that one. Delaharp. Stanbury. Well played again once more from Fattori. She's been fantastic in defence for the Rams. Another long ball, but this time Cameron clears. Delaharp. Poor ball by Delaharp. Straight to the feet of Cameron. It's like them two are just seeing who can lose the ball more. Finding more opposition feet than their own. Jabba gets past one, but fouled by the substitute Mulwick. Now she's got something to say to the referee. Minimal options for Jabba. She has to go back. She got the ball back though. And again, Jabba battling, but Ledbrook's on the ball now. Late challenge there from Jabba. Cops a bit of a hit from Ledbrook off the ball. And it looks like this game's getting a little physical now. Lena Karmas makes a foul on Ariela Cabezas. And frustration here from the Rams. They're winning 4-2. I'm not sure why they're acting like this in what is a positive scoreline for them at the moment. Looks like the black mist is descending. It's the fog here at Christie Park, but black mist across the Rams players. It's another deep ball by Della Harp looking for Harding. Karmas comes and does well to tip the ball out for a corner. The Rams players look very frustrated in this second half, and it's not what they want right now. Norm Boardman needs his team to be calmer. Less than 30 minutes to go. That's a great corner. Pridmore, and it's Cabezas with a hat-trick. Ariela Cabezas on the volley after Erin Pridmore almost found the back of the net herself. And it's really game on now here at Christie Park. 29 minutes to go. It's not looking good for the Macarthur Rams. 2 quick goals inside 15 minutes of this second half. Frustrated Rams side against the Koalas team. It's got momentum on their side now. Anything can happen here in these final 28 minutes. Great reaction from the Koalas. And Cabezas with a hat-trick. And it looks like Stanbury's gone down because and Karmas talks her way into the book. It's only taken 60 minutes. She's found her way there finally. Norm Boardman asking for his side to calm down. It's not the reaction that he was expecting from them in this second period. Morgan Roberts now receiving instructions from the Koalas bench. And it looks like we could be in for a very interesting final 28 minutes now. And Harding again just gets away from her defenders with ease, and she's been fouled. And that will be another yellow card. Yes, it will. And the Koalas are really putting on the pressure now. The Rams are struggling to deal with them. Farquhar and Pridmore both make their way up. Pridmore and Farquhar the obvious targets. And it's a poor free kick. Not what the Koalas wanted there. Karmas restarts play. Della Harp rises well. Looks for Stanbury. Stanbury flicks in Cabezas, who's after a fourth. Handball calls from the Koalas, plays with the referee, waves play on. Hard challenge there from Mulwick. Doesn't win a throw for her team. Poor clearance there. Tobin now looking to steal in. Booker looks wide, finds Roberts. Nice ball there. Cabezas. Tiana Jabba. Rosie Galea looks for Karmas, and it's now Karmas against 3, waiting for support. She's got it in Mulwick. Finds Orgel now. Orgel on a run. Still Orgel. But gives the ball away, and this is dangerous now. The form Sophie Harding's in. She can't control that ball. Fattore could have been in trouble had Harding been able to turn there and run at her. She'll be the go-to now in this last 25 minutes. She's caused havoc for the Rams defenders. De La Harpe loses out in midfield. Early ball there by Galea. Doesn't come off, and it's Ledbrook now. Has Carmus in front of her. And he's a great opportunity. Roberts with a run. Harding can't find her. Carmus out nice and quick. Does fantastically well to pick up that ball. Harding could have done better with the pass. Cameron for Mulwick. Mulwick does well. Finds Cameron. That's a poor tackle from Roberts. And an easy decision for the referee to pull out the yellow card. Poor challenge, but a good foul. Now Stanbury's got something to say. And she won't be far from talking herself into the book either. Bit of ill discipline here from both sides. Galea aims for goal almost, but Paraguirez does well. And Harding almost gets onto the end of that one. Carmus now again looking to waste a bit of time. Now she probably needs to waste the time. Here's a good chance now. De La Harpe on the ball. Roberts needs to get wider, give herself some more space to attack Kiralee Cameron. Roberts finds Jabba. Roberts now. Back for Farquhar. Farquhar finds Cabezas. But it's Fattore there again. She's even won the throw. Fantastic work by Fattore. Tobin on the ball. This game's getting fairly heated. I think that red card's heating up in the referee's pocket too. Could make its way out soon if things continue in this manner. Roberts back to Paraguirres. That's a dangerous ball after that one in the opening minute. But this time Paraguirres gets her bearings right. Poor ball by Jabba and poor control by Paraguirres that led to the first goal inside 1 minute before Lena Kamas doubled the advantage. And then Dipple made it 3. Cabezas cut the lead down to 3-1. Kylie Ledbrook then scored a fantastic free kick to make it 4-1. And we're now here at 4-3 after another 2 goals from Cabezas. Less than 20 minutes remaining. De La Harp. Cabezas looking for a 4th. Harding. And we've got another player down here now from the Rams. 2 players down. That's not good. Rosie Galea and Mulwick, the substitute, are both down, and Norm Boardman has sent his whole bench to warm up. It looks like Mulwick won't be able to continue. She only came on in the 45th minute. After conceding only 3 goals in their first 3 games, the Koalas conceded 4 in this one already. And it looks like Mulrick really won't be able to make her way back out onto the pitch. She seems to be struggling with an ankle injury. And here goes Harding with acres of space in front of her, but she's got the experienced Ledbrook for company. Harding crosses, but poor ball in. Smothers that and lays on top of it. Takes a break, wastes some time. Pridmore wins the header. Still Pridmore. Stanbury. Back for Tobin, who switches a fine ball over for Roberts. Roberts now goes up against Cameron, but Cameron's done a great job on the Koalas winger. And that's a great strap job there by the Macarthur Rams physio staff on Mulwick. Wait till the camera pans out on that. I haven't seen those ones very often. There you go. It was like a construction site strapping. Selena Karmas now. Almost finds that the ball's got through to the far post and Tobin. Jaber. Mulwick's asked for 2 minutes. Looks like the construction strapping didn't work after all. Roberts. Jaber. Cabezas with a run. Here's Roberts now. This is dangerous. Can she get to that ball? Yes, she can. Options in the middle. Oh, and Stanbury should have put that away. That's a poor volley from Emma Stanbury. Only a yard out. Had to find the back of the net there. Not good enough for the Koalas. And Mulwick's done for the day. She'll be replaced by Alicia Williams with 15 minutes to go. And unfortunately for Mulwick, she hasn't been able to continue this one, coming on just before the break. It's another blow to Norm Boardman's Rams. Here's a corner now for the Koalas. Cleared well. Stanbury finds Pridmore. Easy for Karmas. Poor kick there by Cummers, but she still finds feet. Now it's Pridmore once more. Poor ball by Paraguirres, but Roberts does well to get there and keep that one in. Well done by Roberts. Definitely looked like a ball given up from the Koalas. And they're playing with the ball now in defence. And Paraguirres, all goalkeepers think they're outfield players for some reason, but they're best to stick to what they know best. Delaharp with a good touch. Tobin finds Stanbury, who's got Roberts in front. Well blocked there by Kirley Cameron. Jaber. Back for Pridmore. Delaharp. Still Delaharp. Roberts has pulled out wide. She's got lots of space in front of her. Roberts can't get control of the ball. Keeps it in though. Finds Stanbury. Back to Jaber. Still Jaber. Poor ball back there, and Booker's missed the ball too, but luckily she's recovered well. Cabezas finds Delaharp. Delaharp looking for options through midfield. She's got past two. Finds Stanbury. Poor ball by Stanbury. Only as far as Alicia Williams. And now the Rams can break, but Lena Karmas can't get control of the ball. And Tobin under a bit of pressure from her. The West Sydney FC battle between those two. Delaharp with a shot from distance. Speculative effort there, but can't find the target. Had Karmas sprawling there for a second, but just too high. Karmas had no idea there was a ball coming from the other side there. Sarcasm, obviously. Karmas plays long. Galea looks for Williams. Can't find her. Roberts still working hard. Does well to turn Williams. Tobin under pressure. Stanbury gets past Cameron with ease. Finds Roberts. Now Roberts with another opportunity. Two in the box. Cabezas and Harding. But she can't find either. Poor ball in. Only a throw in. Jaber crosses in. Hidden hope there. Stanbury! And again, she should have done better. She saw that late. Didn't react quick enough. And it's been blocked out for a corner. Great challenge there in the end. Another opportunity now. Tobin looking to cross. All but Paragira's in the opposition half right now. Only one player standing at halfway. Tobin. Great header away there by Ledbrook. Back to only as far as Tobin though. Tobin goes for goal. But Karmas catches easily. Less than 10 minutes to go now at Christie Park. And the Rams lead by 4-3 against the Northwest Sydney Koalas. Cabezas now steals in on an error there. Vittoria does phenomenally well there to block off Cabezas' run. Very smart defending to Roberts. Has Stanbury in the box. Ups wide for Cabezas. Early ball from Cabezas. But no one on the end of that one. Stanbury was lurking. Only that. Williams. Lena Karmas now. Has Origin in front of her. Back to Karmas. Karmas crosses deep. Williams, the substitute on the end of this one. She plays the ball back there for Ledbrook, and it's Rosie Galea. But straight at Paragires and doesn't test the keeper. Should have done better with that header. And Roberts is on the bike here. But Stanbury seen it too late. Should have got her head up earlier. She was off on a run there. No one would have stopped her. Would have been straight on Karmas. Had that ball got through. And Stanbury again does well to turn Ledbrook, who just looks away. Stanbury's got Roberts out wide. Roberts. Poor ball in once more. It's let him down here tonight. Jaber now misses the ball. And Williams clears, but only as far as Farquhar. It's Farquhar on the ball once more. Koalas look toward their bench. Kimberly Davey ready to come on, and Talia Macri. Ledbrook there makes a foul on Stanbury in the middle of the park. Jerry Gomez still hasn't decided who he's going to pull off. And he's pulled off a defender and a midfielder. Nat Tobin and Farquhar both make their way off. Surprise substitutions here. Talia Macri going straight up top. Very surprising substitutions. Can they bring the Koalas at least a point? And Harding now pounces on a mistake from the Rams defense. Still Harding. Sophie Harding finds Stanbury. Stanbury back heels for De La Harpe, who has an effort from distance, but an easy save. But it's another player down for the Rams, and this doesn't look good. Looks like Rosie Galea's down this time. It's the second time in this second half that she's gone down. This could be the end of her night. She has been struggling with injuries over the past few weeks, so it could be a recurring injury for the young winger. Of course, she's part of the Australian schoolgirl squad who travels to Dallas tomorrow, so she'll be hoping it's not a serious injury that'll keep her out of that. That'll be quite devastating for Rosie Galea, especially considering we're into the last 5 minutes of this clash. It's a moment here for Jerry Gomez to have a quick chat to his side. The game moving into the final stages now. A few tactical changes. Time is ticking now for the Koalas as we move into the last 4 minutes. And Galea has got to her feet. She's walked off the park. Not sure if she'll be getting substituted or not. Shem Kamas gets us back underway. Looks like the Rams have done enough to see this one through. Still 2 minutes left plus stoppage. Pridmore looks wide for Roberts. Nice turn there by Delahaye, but a fine challenge by Ledbrook in midfield. Re-wins the ball for the Rams. And it's a race between Williams and the substitute, Davey. Flicked on there for Macri, who squares for Stanbury. But Kamas gets down well and saves once more. Fine goalkeeping. And Harding looking to get in behind Orgel. She's won a throw for her side. And it's Koala's ball once more. We're into the last 60 seconds of normal time. It's a handball by Roberts. And a free kick to the Rams. Sham Kamas, very experienced now, and she knows exactly how to make those seconds tick off the clock. And we're into stoppage time now. Not sure how much the referee has added on. Definitely be 2 to 3 minutes. Still enough chance for one more Koalas opportunity, but it looks like the Rams will take it instead. And Kamas takes the ball to the corner, learning from the younger Sham Kamas. But the Rams lose the ball and the Koalas look to break. Booker on the ball now. Foul there on Macri. Stanbury rushing now to get this ball into the box as soon as possible. Della Harp looks long. Not much to aim for in the box though. Cabezas rises, but nothing from that. And Kamas again wastes those precious seconds for the Koalas. Everyone's missed that one. Paraguirez clears away, but again, Cameron rises this time and wins the header. It's all good now. She's got Booker for company and she's done well to keep the ball in that corner. Koalas will need to win the ball and release their wingers quick now. It's 3-on-3 at the back. The Rams could be left exposed here. Looks like the Koalas are taking too long to restart the game. And Kamas knows exactly what she's doing there, slowing the game down. Della Harp now looks for Morgan. Could be the last chance of this match for the Koalas to get something from it. Stanbury on the ball, but she's giving the ball away. Easy for Kamas to clear. And Stanbury and Kamas have clashed once more. Kamas has done well to control herself there and not find herself in the book once more. The referee gets in the way there. And Della Harp, but it's a high forward and free kick for the Rams. Precious seconds wasted for the Koalas. The referee looks at the watch. It must be time soon. Deep into second half stoppage time. And here comes an opportunity now for Kamas. She doesn't opt to go for the corner. Instead, she goes forward but loses the ball. And Ledbrook there nades Galea, who just hits and hopes high. Paragiris catches. The referee has blown full time. And the Macarthur Rams have ended their 3-match unbeaten run. Without a win run, and now they've picked up their second win of the season. Well fought 4-3 victory after leading 4-1 and looking quite comfortable at the break. The Koalas showed good heart and fight to get themselves back into this one, but it wasn't enough. An own goal Lena Karma's finding herself on the score sheet, along with Kylie Ledbrook and Dipple, while Cabezas picked up a hat-trick for the home team, but it wasn't enough as the Macarthur Rams run out 4-3 winners against the Koalas at Christie Park in the final game of round 5 action in the NPL New South Wales women's competition. Make sure to tune in next week as the North Shore Mariners host the Northern Tigers. One of the informed teams of the competition look to continue their fight for a top 5 position, while the Mariners are still in search of their first points of the 2019 season. Thanks for tuning in and see you next week.